a crew of critters just like you and me. We've all got scars, but we found our place.
Hear me?
A little love and mud, and a whole lot of grace. We show the good, the bad, and the ugly too. The highs, the lows, it's all part of the view. So laugh, love, and maybe cry sometimes.
On the video?
With a gang of misfits who always shine. So come on in, kick off your shoes.
Oh, God!
It's more than a range.
All right, let me remove that. That did not go according to plan. Could y'all hear the music from the video or no? So you could hear me, but could you hear the video? Well, I wonder why I can't. Oh, no, Lordy. Let me try that again, please. There. I'll leave you alone now. I'll leave you alone.
Under a hot Texas sun and pastures of green, there's a crew of critters just like you and me. We've all got scars, but we found our place. A little love and mud, and a whole lot of grace. We show the good, the bad, and the ugly too. The highs, the lows, it's all part of the view. So laugh, love, and maybe cry sometimes. With a gang of misfits who always shine. So come on in, kick off your shoes.
Oh, God!
It's more than a range, it's a family crew. And these rescues, they might just rescue you. Welcome to I'm a Survivor. You'll see what second chances are meant to be. We're all survivors of something, it's true. And there's room in this family for all of you. We're all survivors of something, you see. So pull up a seat with our rescue family.
All right. Okie dokie. And hi to hello. I'm so excited to see people who are excited about game night. You know, I wish I could get my own kids to be just as excited as you guys are. Thank you so much for all of those who are joining us tonight. We're going to play Kahoot. And this is going to be, I believe, our third. Is this our third week at Kahoot? Now, I know there's a lot of folks who are still learning, and that's fine. Guys, we're early. It's 7:34 my time. And so I will give you the game code, but we're not going to actually start the game itself until closer to 8. Okay? Remember, and by the way, in case I'm having issues, I see Jamie out there loving on Val, and she can always come in. And I also saw Miss Molly in the comments. So not to rush, no one panic, everyone just relax. I'm going to open myself a Pepsi Zero, and no, they do not sponsor me, but I do like me a good sugar-free soda every once in a while. Good luck to all of you regulators and those who come from the coffee club, the percolators. I've had a lot of fun this week, and I've been leaving those little signals and hints for y'all to jot stuff down all week long, okay? So I want to wish you good luck. Remember, I am not, I have no vested interest. Does that make any sense of who wins? This is all on you. This is just family game night, okay? It's kind of like when we do the Longhorn games. You know, they're at the house. Jamie, me, L.E., Lex, Connor come over one day. I don't care who wins. So I'm hoping that you all can have some fun, regardless of if you play in the actual game on a device or if you play on the comments. That's fine too. All right. We're here to have fun and just to enjoy each other's time and company. All right. With no further ado, I'm going to attempt to bring the game board on and give you guys plenty of time to figure it all out. And remember, I myself might need to figure it all out. Okay. I'm still learning how to do this. So I want to share my screen and I'm going to choose the game. It's called Kahoot. There it is. Now I'm going to take it from here and I'm going to slide it over to my computer so I can see. And I hope that you all can see as well. All right, I'm going to start the game, but we're not starting. It's going to give you a chance to join. So there you go. Okay, so can everyone see the pin code? Let me explain how this works. If I were you and you want to watch and play, you don't have to watch, you can just play. But if you want to watch and play, you'll need 2 devices. Okay, I'm going to say that again. You don't have to watch and play. You can just play. But if you want to watch and play, you'll need 2 devices. Okie doke? So what you have to do is on the device you're going to play on, computer, laptop, phone, iPad, whatever you have internet on, you type in www.kahoot.it. That is showing right here on the top of the screen. It shows you the website. And then it's going to ask you for a PIN code. And that PIN code is 626-6638. And we already have almost 200 people that are ready to go. Now, remember, guys, I'm not going to start until a little bit closer to 8. So we're all going to enjoy each other's company, say hi to all of your friends, wish each other good luck. If you see a name in the comments that you've never seen before, welcome them. Welcome those folks to the game and to the comments. Let's make sure that everybody feels equally welcomed to play and be a part of our live. That's important to us, that we all can remain like friends and family here. All righty? And I want to wish you all the best of luck. I'm so proud of myself, Molly. I think I figured it out. Vanessa in the comments is reminding everybody how to do it in case they can't figure it out. Vanessa, I saw your comment. Hey, I'm just curious. Vanessa, do you also play? I'm asking Vanessa if she also plays. I'm wondering if Vanessa plays along. And then I will give you my word. Uh-oh, I have a fly. That fly is going to bother me all night. I can already tell you. I can tell you that I give you my word. I have not shared answers with any of our moderators or questions. Vanessa says I have not played yet. I've just been sticking to moderating. Vanessa, you can play. I want you to play, Vanessa, if you choose to. I encourage everyone who wants to play is welcome to. And I don't think that on family game night, anyone's going to be too mean. I hope not. Besides, we're going to be so busy playing, we're not going to have time to look at comments anyway. Oh, I'm so happy to see you all. Thank you for joining. And look at the 276 people who've already joined the game, ready to battle it out. Uh-oh. Vanessa, they're calling you out. They want you to play. Laura says, you know what? I just want to watch. That's okay, too. There are some people who just like to watch, and that's fine. Some people like to get right up in there and be a part of the show and the action, and others just like to watch. To each his own, Laura. We're going to wait for you, Amanda. Amanda says, wait, y'all wait for me. Y'all wait for me. All right. Marlene says, I don't know how to play. Marlene, I would love to invite you to play. If you've been watching our videos all week long, I've been sharing all kinds of information with you. Most you already know, but for those who don't, I've been sharing little tidbits of information just to see if you're paying attention and to have some fun with you all. Yay, Maria's in. Maria says, I'm in. Yes, I've been dropping a lot of hints. And guys, we're at 300 players now. Now, don't worry, we can hold up to 2,000. I doubt we'll ever get 2,000, but we can hold up to 2,000 just in case. Daphne's in. Oh my goodness. Priscilla, you don't have to type that fast. You only got to choose a color. It's really about how fast can you read. So Amanda says, what's the link? What's the link? So Miss Amanda, all you have to do is look at the screen up there and it shows you. You join the game and it's free. You don't have to download. You don't have to pay. It's free. Molly's in. It's www.kahoot.it. And then there's the code. Now remember, if you don't want to actually watch, you don't have to watch me sitting over here. You can just go play the game and still be a part of all the fun. But there are some who want to watch me and hear my dialogue, read comments, and play, and that's fine too. But to do that, you will need 2 devices, okay? So we're going to start this game in a little bit. Everyone run quick and get something to drink. Run to the restroom if you need to. Go tuck the kids in bed or put on a movie. Whatever you have to do to get yourself ready for the game night, okay? I do have 20 questions, and all of the questions are things that we've talked about either on our live videos or in the actual recorded videos throughout the week. And they only go from last Saturday until today. And if we keep doing this and you enjoy this, then I will keep doing what I'm doing and giving you little hints, little reminders of things you may want to think a little bit about. All righty. Thank you to remind folks to hit the like button to keep channels like ours alive. We hate to boast and always, put demands on you. Come on, do it. We're not really wanting to do that, but it's so important that you find time to click that like, that little thumbs up. And that is one way to help channels like ours remain. Oh, can you all see my Titanic boat up there? Some of you guys are looking at my background. I know, I'm in my own little studio. Isn't it great? Is that better? So lights or no light? Right now we have natural lighting. And over here I've turned the lights on. No one's too late. Don't worry. We still have a few minutes before we get started. We have over 350 people in our room, guys. 350 people are here ready to battle it out. All right, no lights for now. If it ends up getting dark on us before the game's over, just let me know to turn on the light. So some are saying natural and some are saying lights. Some don't care. DG says, I always hit the like before I do anything else. Thank you, DG. So remember, in this game, you do not have to type an answer. I am not going to make you type anything. You only have to select the color of the correct answer. So whenever we start the game, it's going to ask you a question. Here's an example. What color is Lester's truck? Now, this is not going to be one of the questions. And you all know that my truck is white, right? So you'll see 4 multiple choice answers. And in one of those, it will say white. You just click that button on your device. You can use a mouse if you're on your computer. You can use your finger if you're on your phone. Now, for those who are hearing impaired, it should not affect you at all because you don't have to be able to hear. If you're visually impaired, that would be more difficult. No, because you're reading. If you're able to read, but if you're visually impaired, you may not be able to read as well. So that would be an issue. So Jeff says Jeff is going to play. Jeff, we're not waiting for you. You need to go take care of your business. We'll wait for a little bit, Jeff. I cannot believe we're at almost 400 people who want to play some Kahoot. That makes me so happy. That means we've almost doubled what we had last week. That's awesome. But that also means lots and lots of competition for you all. Lots and lots of competition. Remember that towards at the end of the game, we will have a special invite for the 5 players who are on our leaderboard. So if you come in first, second, third, fourth, or fifth, we will invite you to join us and introduce yourself. We're just going to ask that you let me ask the questions if you don't mind. Let me ask the questions and do the interview. Let's not do what happened last week. All right. And if you don't know what happened last week, let's just not even talk about it. Okay. Jeff, I'm so happy that you're here. It's funner and gooder. Yes. And I really enjoy this. And then I want to thank you for being a part of the videos throughout the week. All right, well, listen what's going to happen. So you all can see what I see, and that at this point, there's no one new joining. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get the game started. So I will just wait one more minute, and then we're going to actually start the game a little bit earlier than what we had planned. But I'm watching over here I'm watching the numbers, and we don't really have too many new people jumping in. We're just over 400, but the new players are just growing just real slow. And we don't want to have a risk of the game end up timing out or anything crazy like that. All right. So it's nice to see there's so many fellas in the game tonight. I bet you that some of these guys watch the videos, but they're the strong silent type, and there's nothing wrong with that. How many of you ladies love the strong silent type? Hi, Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha, I wonder if you're going to be playing with us tonight. All right, guys, we're at 418, and we're going to go ahead and get this game started here. We're at 420, and it's been there for a little bit. All right. With no further ado, good luck to everybody. I wish you the very best. I can't wait to see how this goes. Are y'all ready? And let's start the game. Here we go. Get ready. What is not a part of the ostrich diet? Corn, lettuce, mealworm, or alfalfa pellets? Look how fast so many people are answering this question. 10 seconds remain. This is so easy. You better get this right, y'all. You better get this right. Look at the people in the comments who know. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Guys, I have done a horrible job as a teacher. I'm a horrible, horrible teacher. All right. So the question asked you, what is not a part of the ostrich diet? I have made and mixed up their meals so many times. There is corn in their diet. There's also mealworms in their diet for their protein, and we also use alfalfa pellets. But what they do not eat are the leafy green things of lettuce. They will not eat lettuce. So lettuce is not a part of the diet. And already, oh my goodness gracious, friends, what happened? Now, they will eat kale. We've discovered they will eat kale, K-A-L-E. I think is how you spell that. but they will not eat lettuce, and we do not know why. But they do. The only leafy green that they will eat, we've discovered, is kale. Okay, let's see how we're doing so far. So, starting off, Amanda J is in first place. Dana, look who's back. Dana, Breezy, Brittany, and Mom to Bug. Guys, do y'all think that Mom to Bug is spelled her name wrong and it's Mom to Boys? Could that have happened? Because I've seen Mom to Boys many times. I've never seen Mom to Bug, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, so this is our leaderboard for right now. But remember, this will change so many times throughout the night, okay? Let's go to question number 2. Why do we prefer to offer grains only in the afternoons or evenings? Why do we prefer to offer grains only in the afternoons or the evenings? Too many flies in the morning? Our babies won't get lazy? Animals won't eat grains until later in the day, or it helps with animal digestion? Oh boy, let's see who's, oh my goodness gracious. 283 people got it correct, but there were several who got it wrong. That's okay. I'm not mad at you. I'm not your teacher, okay? I'm just messing with you. It's because we want them to graze. If you said we don't want our babies to get lazy, you are correct. If we go out there and we feed grains every morning, excuse me, then our babies will just lay around. And next thing you know, our pastures are all eat up with nasty weeds and high grass and other things. So we do not feed grains in the morning because we don't want our babies to get lazy. They have a job to do. Don't forget, friends, that even though we are a sanctuary, we are allowed to keep enough animals to help us maintain our pastures. And for that reason, we do occasionally breed animals, not to sell, not for profit, but we will breed them to help us maintain our pastures. All right. There are many of y'all who are 2 for 2, but let's see who's first on our leaderboard. OMG, friends. OMG. Dana has jumped up to first. Jaime, or I'm guessing that it could be Jamie or Jaime, is in second place. Melissa, then Ozzy and Zepp, and then Nee A. All right, we're looking good, and there's a lot of people in the comments who are 2 for 2. Here we go. Number 3. What is the problem we've seen with the bovine fly repellent sock? What is the problem that we have with that darn sock? What is the problem with that sock? The end handles can dry rot. The repellent wears off quickly. Cows will not walk under it, or it's too expensive. All right. Now, you guys have got this one down. Now, there were some who got it wrong, but if you said the end handles can dry rot, that is what happens. And as a matter of fact, just this week, we had to replace one because the end had dry rotted. We've had it for 2 years. And at some point when that dry rot happens to the rope end of it, they will break, and there's not really a way to retie it. All right, nicely done. Let's see how we're doing in the leaderboard. Dana keeps her place. Jaime or Jamie, I'm not real sure, keeps their place. Nee has moved up. So has Jenny and Andrea, have all found themselves in the top 5. All right, very nicely done. Let's go to number 4. Here we go. Number 4. Which of our goats is known to stick their head through the fence to help clean up the spilt grain? Look how fast you guys are answering these things. And we have 7 seconds remaining. So many people are answering. Let's see who's right. If you said Candace, you are correct. Candace was the green choice. Sissy, no. Shirley Bird, no. A lot of people chose them to. Ringo's horns are way too big, but Candace has no horns. Candace, did I spell her name wrong? Sorry, guys, I spelled her name wrong. But I think you know who I meant. Candace is our little goat that sticks her head through the fence and helps us clean up all of the mess that our big birds make. All right, let's see how we're looking over here. Oh, no, Dana has dropped a couple, and Beth B has taken first place. NC Heather is in second place, and that little arrow shows you that they've all climbed up in the ranks. Poor Dana has dropped to third. Andrea is in fourth, and Gina takes fifth place. Not to worry, we still have a lot of game to go. Now, for anyone who might be wondering, wait, Lester, I've got them all right. How come I'm not on the leaderboard? That's because you not only have to get them right, but you have to get them fast, okay? Do not give up in this game. There have been a number of people who were nowhere near the leaderboard and who came back strong at the end, okay? Here we go. Number 5, I believe. How can we easily tell if our horses need fly spray? Because of them stomping their feet, watching their tail swish, watching their skin twitch, or being very vocal and acting uncomfortable. How can we tell that our horses need fly spray? How can we easily tell? We talked about it, I think it may have been yesterday. Wowee. Now, blue, when she's watching their tail swish, is the easiest way to tell. Guys, I can stand right here. I can sit right here, look out the window, and look at all the horses. I can also watch the cows. And if I don't see those tails swishing, then I know that we're not having a fly issue. Their tails are made to swish away flies. You guys do know that. All right, very nice. Let's see how we're looking over here. And Dana has come back to first place. Golly gee, Dana. Gina is in second. Beth B, and then Mama T. Welcome, Mama T. And look, Lisa Calvert. Welcome, ladies. Welcome, Gina. Everybody's looking pretty good here, but Dana has come back to claim first place. Here we go. Next question. What did I get stuck this week? Yeah, Lester got stuck. Was it my truck, my side-by-side ATV, the tractor, or my lawnmower? What did Lester get stuck this week? Oh, man. It wasn't bad, but I did get stuck in the mud. What did I get stuck? If you said lawnmower, you are correct. I did. Right over here, I was mowing the grass, and I got too close to the ditch. It had rained the day before, and everything was muddy and slushy, and I got a little bit too close and started sliding. And I ended up turning the entire mower sideways, and I pulled both tires around into the mud. It was quite embarrassing. All right, let's see how our leaderboard looks. Dana stays in first, and then Beth B, Mama T, Lisa Calvert, and NC Heather. Look at all of the arrows. So all 4 of these ladies have all moved up. Guys, this leaderboard is going to change back and forth all night. So do not give up, okay? Whatever you do, don't give up. Here we go, number 7. At about what time of day do I usually leave the JL Ranch? This is in the morning. At what time of day in the morning do I usually pack up and leave and head home to get my chores done over there? I talked about this and I highlighted it. And if you said that I usually leave right at 9 a.m., you are correct. The correct answer is 9 a.m. I wake up at 7. I go live at 7:15. I get all the chores done, fill up all the water. That fly is bothering me. And usually by 9 a.m., I'm driving out of here. I get home in time. Now, Jamie's usually already on her work calls. But that's 5 days a week that I'm over here, and I usually leave here by about 9 in the morning. All right, let's see who's been paying attention. Dana keeps her place at first. NC Heather, and look who's new on the board. Three Little Birds has moved up. Lisa Calvert is still here, and we also welcome Vicky Sue, 78, to our leaderboard. Here we go. Next question, number 8. When can I tell that it's time to remove the feed buggies from our cattle pastures? When can I tell that it's time to take out them feed buggies? When they stop coming up for muffin snacks? When they start drinking excessive amounts of water? When they start showing signs of obesity? When they stop grazing the pastures? Oh my goodness. This one over here is really, really good. That shows that I did a pretty good job teaching. If you said that when the cows stop grazing, that's time to go ahead and pull those buggies off because their bellies are staying full. And we've talked about that many, many, many times, but I re-emphasized it this week when I made a video of me pulling that feed buggy off of the pasture. I also told you when I'm going to put it back on. I'm going to make them go the weekend without it, and I'll fill it up on Monday, just FYI. All righty? Let's see how we're looking on our leaderboard. And Dana remains in first. As a matter of fact, if you notice, no one changed. The leaderboard stayed exactly as it was on the last question. So, very nicely done. Here we go. Number 9. How many total acres do we have at the JL Ranch North? How many total acres do we have at this property? How many total acres do we have at this JL Ranch North? If you said we have red 50, you are correct. Very nicely done, my friends. Very nicely done. Our property is divided in half. With this fence by the red barn, we have 25 acres up front and 25 acres out back. Very nicely done for those who paid attention to that. All right, let's see how we're doing on our leaderboard. We only have one change. Robin, welcome to the leaderboard. Dana, NC Heather, Three Little Birds, and Lisa Calvert are all still good. Robin, we want to welcome you to the leaderboard. Here we go. Number 10, which means we're halfway there. How many cows do I feed from the hand? Woo! Woo! You better think about it. How many cows do I feed from the hand in the back pasture? It's a little bit tricky, but think about what I'm asking you. How many cows do I feed? Look at all the answers in the comments. The commenters are on the ball. If you said 16 in the comments, or if you chose green and 16, you got it correct. There were several who said 14. Some said 20. Some said 10. Yes, but the correct answer was 16. Yes. We have 16 cows that will eat from the hand. Dana is still in first place. Congrats, Dana. NC Heather, Three Little Birds, Lisa Calvert. And now look, Elle Hicks has climbed up and found herself in 5th place. Super job. Hey, real fast in the comments, everyone tell me where you're at. If you're actually playing the game, in the comments, where are you at? What place are you? I'm just curious what place you're in. Lisa is in 38th. Patricia is in 20th. Beverly is in 112th. Kimberly's in 99th. You know, that's not too bad out of 400 plus players, guys. Don't forget how many players we have who are a part of this game. All right, here we go. Next question. Looking good, friends. Here we go. Next question. What major event happened to Lester this week? I finally lost the weight that I've been struggling with. I had my knee scoped. I got my first retirement check. And my doctor changed my sleeping concoction. Which of these major events happened to me this week? The people in the comments know. If you, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I have my feelings hurt. Look at that red answer where I says, I have finally lost the weight I've been struggling with. No one chose that. Shame. Shame on all of you. Shame on every one of you. No one chose that. No one thinks that maybe I may have lost that 20 pounds I've been struggling with. Oh my God, y'all are so mean to me. The correct answer, though, is yellow. I got my first retirement check. I can't believe that no one said red, that Lester finally lost the weight he's been struggling with. Y'all are so mean to me sometimes. But whatever. I don't even care anymore. Oh, but we have some changes. Looky here. Dana stays in first. Lisa comes all the way up to second. Three Little Birds in third. NC Heather in fourth. And L. Hicks is in fifth. I think her name is Lisa. Here we go. Next question. Number 12. Which fast food restaurant did we visit together this week? Poncho's, Mexican Buffet, Golden Corral, Wendy's, or Captain D's? Where did we all go eat together this week? Deanna is good. Everyone who's saying that Deanna is good, she is good, and she's not an AI. We've already verified that. All right, so 388 people remember that we did eat at Captain D's this week. Yes, we did. Captain D's. Very nicely done. Let's see how we're looking over here. And the leaderboard shows there was no change whatsoever. You all got more points, but no one changed their position. Dana, Lisa, Three Little Birds, NC Heather, and L. Hicks. Guys, we are getting close. We're getting close. Number 13. When loading hay, what tractor attachment do I use? A spear, a grappler, a bucket, or pallet forks? When loading hay, what tractor attachment do I use? We did this on a live. Look how many people in the comments know the right answer. My God. If you said that Lester uses the hay spear, you got that correct. Yeah, we go up and we stick it right there in the middle, y'all. We stick it right in the middle. That's called the spear. Very nicely done, all you guys in red who said red. We do not have a grappler. We have a bucket, but we don't use that for hay. And we do have pallet forks, but we don't use those for hay. We use a spear. All right. Has anything changed? No. These 5 ladies, I'm guessing they're all ladies, have all kept their spots on the leaderboard. Yes. Dawn says, yes, you got to stick it and stick it good. She's very right. Yes, she's correct, y'all. All right. We're looking pretty good. Here we go. Number 14. What piece of farm equipment did Jamie use that got me a little bit annoyed? I was a little bit annoyed at Jamie for this. Was she using the tractor, my side-by-side, the garden hand plow, or the lawnmower? I was a little bit upset about this, y'all. A little bit worried. And it was not that big of a deal. I wasn't like freaking out. But it is true. Jamie jumped on my lawnmower. And I've talked about it last week that she's already put 16 hours on my lawnmower. And if I don't go outside yesterday and she's on my mower again, ugh, she's not mowing the yard, guys. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad. But I'm like, this is a lawnmower, and lawnmowers will last a person 10 years if you take care of them and you mow your lawn. You don't mow pastures with the lawnmower. I'm not mad, y'all. I'm not mad. Dwayne, Lacey says she loves it. Yes, Dwayne, she does. Dwayne, how come you're not playing? All right, our leaderboard. Oh my gosh, y'all. How in the world are these ladies holding strong in the exact same position? She does love mowing. Yes, she does. But I'm going to have to buy her very own mower at some point because I cannot handle her jumping on that John Deere and running off and putting all the hours on it. I'm sorry. I'm a man, and men are weird like that. Women, it's the same way if your husband was to use your new skillets and they end up scraping all of the Teflon. You know that there's certain things that you want to kind of keep to yourself, okay? All right, here we go. Let's go to the next question. 15, it's winding down. Who was responsible for our horses escaping this week? Who was responsible for our horses escaping this week? This video played today, as a matter of fact. Who was the person responsible? The electrician, Jamie, Lester, or Terrence? Terrence. Oh my goodness. If you said that Jamie left well, it wasn't the gate. So, funny story is after Jamie got finished, there's a horrible glare on my glasses. After Jamie got finished mowing, she brought the mower through the backside of the garage and she left the garage door wide open, forgot to close it. And we had a couple of horses come out and sneak right through the barn, tore up a couple of bags of feed in the process. I walk outside to do the chores and I see horses in the yard, and Jamie comes up behind me. She's like, uh-oh. And she took she claimed responsibility, y'all. I was not mad. Jamie and Terrence even cleaned up her mess, okay? Let's see if anything changed on our leaderboard. Oh, how are these ladies still trying to battle? I've never seen, listen, I've been doing Kahoot for a long time. I've been doing Kahoots for so long. Yeah, who said Terrence let the horses out? Someone done gave up. Someone's done gave up. They don't even care anymore. But I've been doing Kahoots for so long, and I've never seen the leaderboard stay with the same people in the same order, I don't think, for like 4 or 5 times in a row. That's very impressive, okay? And they're only separated by a few points, guys. Here we go. Next question, 16, I believe. What excuse did I use as to why I'm not mowing the back cattle pasture? My knee's been bothering me. It's just way too bumpy out there. It's been too wet to mow. Or there might be baby deer being born. What excuse have I been using as to why I'm not mowing my pastures out back? Oh no. 104 people said it's just been too wet, but that's not the case. What I said, and I think it might have been yesterday on my live video, I says, you know what? I can't mow this pasture because look, there's deer over here and there might be babies. And then I talked about it for a little bit and I said, you know what? That's just an excuse. I'm going to have to come over here and mow. I cannot keep making excuses. It was the fact that there could be baby deer in the high grass. Let's see how our leaderboard looks. Oh my God. Listen, I'm completely okay with this. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind if this is how the leaderboard ends. I'm just shocked. I'm in total disbelief that the leaderboard has remained the same. Now, you can see they're gaining points each time, but these 5, I do believe they might all be ladies, but these 5 contestants over here, I mean, right when that question hits, they're popping it. They're very good. I hear the riffraff next door is running around going crazy, and I'm looking over here, and poor Jamie is having to deal with all of our horses running the fence line because of what's going on behind me over here. And you already can tell who's doing what. All right, here we go. Let's not finish yet. Here we go. Number 17. What incident did we encounter in the horse pasture at the JL Ranch? Rita and Tal have been being mean to each other. Roman is refusing to eat his normal grains. The neighbor's horses got in again. Or we had water running across the ground. What incident did we encounter in our horse pasture here at the ranch property? If you said that we had water running across the ground, you got it correct. What happened was I had the float. That's the little automatic water filler, the float or the bubble. We call it the float. We call it the bubble. It goes by both names for us. And the horses somehow knocked it off. They may have tripped over it, stepped on it. Who knows? They could have bit the hose and pulled it off. Even though we have it clamped on there, we already know that our cows can pull it off really easily. The bulls can especially. And our horses also got theirs off. And that just sent water spraying, okay? So there was water all across our pasture. All right, let's see. Oh, no! Look! Dana dropped from first place all the way down to fifth place. Dana is still there. But Lisa Calvert went from fifth place all the way up to first. Three Little Birds, NC Heather, and L Hicks are all still here. Dana, I know you, Dana. What happened? She got it right, but she got it right too slow. We're almost done. Number 18. What is the last thing I do before I leave the JL Ranch every day? Drive the fences to make sure all is secured? Do I close the stalls? Do I take keys out of the farm equipment? Or do I turn off the power to the coffee maker in the RV? This is going to get a lot of people because I don't know who all heard this, but I talked about it multiple times. Oh my God, you have not paid attention. Whoa, look. What is the last thing that I do before I leave the JL Ranch each day? I always go back and I close the stalls. I don't always do it right away because they don't all come out right away. But before I leave, I go back and close all of those stalls except for sometimes Romans. Wow. Can anyone tell me, someone who got it right, when did I actually say that? Was that yesterday or the day before yesterday? Because it was recent. It was very recent. I just forgot how recent that was. And I do believe that might have been a video, not a live. I think that might have been on a video, not the live. Now, if you got that one wrong, don't panic. It was yesterday, y'all. No, some say it was on Wednesday. So there are people disagreeing. It may have been either yesterday or Wednesday, but I know it was recently. So if you don't believe me, go back and watch. It was a video. I know it was a video. I know it was a video. It was not a live. It was on a video. And I, at the end of my video, and I said, okay, guys, well, the last thing that I always do before I leave, that was a day that I was hauling hay home. It was on the same video where I was hauling hay home. Yes. Now, to be honest, the exact last thing I do is lock the gate at the road, but that was not one of the options. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. I'm nervous. Oh, no. Looky here. Looky here. Looky here. I told y'all never give up. In this game, you never give up, y'all. You never give up. You never give up. Mom and Boys, Lori, has come all the way up to first place. L. Hicks is in second. Lisa Calvert is in third. Three Little Birds is in fourth. And Jenny D is in fifth. Dana, what happened and where did you go? How far did Dana fall? I wonder how far Dana dropped off the leaders, y'all. Dana, well, I don't know if she's even in the comments. Let's keep going. Number 19, we're almost done. Why have I stressed the fact that we're a vlog channel? So our videos make more money, to attract more viewers, to help increase the comments during live streams, or to remind folks that we're more than just animals. Why have I stressed this week that we're a vlog channel, a lifestyle channel? The correct answer is thank you to those who got it right. I want to remind everybody that we're more than just animals. And I'm trying to remind you that we also include the lifestyle of running a farm / ranch / rescue / sanctuary. In the old days, we used to do more animal antics. It used to be we did all the work, but no one watched the videos of us working. They only want to see animal videos. And I told Jamie and I told my moderator, I just can't keep up, y'all. It's just too much trying to do all of the work and then try to run and grab a video of only animals. And so I finally had a breakdown, like a nervous breakdown. I said, I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot just throw together an animal video just to make everyone happy who only want to see animals. So I says, I'm just going to start talking about the truth. And we're a vlog. We are a lifestyle. And that lifestyle includes hauling hay, mowing the pastures, mowing the lawn, fertilizing, spreading the rock, spreading the dirt, building a berm, digging a trench. There are so many things that requires us to be able to have a successful farm and ranch and give the animals their best life. And I was just trying to make everyone understand that. So I've talked about it a number of times this week. Even if I know it's going to cost us some viewers, I would rather cost a couple of viewers and to kind of direct them to a happier place than to have people constantly say that they're not enjoying the videos. They want to see the animals. That's just my opinion. All right, last question. But first, let's see how our leaderboard looks. Mom and boys just left. L. Hicks has taken first place. Lisa Calvert is in second. Three Little Birds, NC Heather, and Jenny D. Mom and boys just went away. I don't know where she went. And we've not seen Dana show back on here. Dana, where are you? Okay, here we go. Last one. Here we go. Last question. All right. For the lady in the comments saying, I don't want to play these dumb games, then don't. This is a Friday night family game night. We love it. We love everybody, okay? Here we go. Last question. Why do I always feed Carl every time he walks up from the nest? We want to hopefully make him more gentle before babies arrive. It's the only way we can give him his meds because he requires a special mineral that he's not getting, or because we don't know when his last meal will be. And oh my goodness, you did so good on that one. Guys, I keep telling you that every time I see Carl walk up, I'm going to feed him. I don't like to feed him all during the day, but I don't know when his last meal may be, because you guys know that 4 years ago when Carl had his babies, for the last 2 weeks, he would not move off of those eggs. He wouldn't go drink water. He wouldn't eat any food. He just sat there. And we were so worried about him. And you guys who were watching back then, you remember that he could have died, y'all. We thought he was going to die. And we are just trying to make sure that we fatten him up. Here we go. And here comes the winners of our game. In third place, we have Lisa Calvert. In second place, we have L. Hicks. In first place, we have, drum roll, Three Little Birds. But I also want to welcome NC Heather and Chewy. Where did Chewy come from? Very nice, guys. Very, very nice. Congratulations. Now, if you guys would like to see or to join us, I'm going to put a link, and I'm only politely asking that these 5 players follow the link and come by and join us, okay? And if you don't want to, you don't have to. There's no pressure. But everybody can look over here and see where you landed and see what place you were in. And I'm going to go ahead and put the invite link. Now remember, no one has to join, but only the 5 people who were in the top 5 are invited. Please don't join if you're not invited. And this is only for the top 5. L. Hicks, Three Little Birds, Lisa Calvert, Chewy, and NC Heather, I think were the ones. All right. And so if you choose to join, make sure you tell us what your name is so I know to bring you on out of the green room. Let us know if you're L. Hicks. Let us know if you're NC Heather. Let us know. You can type your name when it gives you the option to type your name. Congrats to everyone that played. Kim says, I only got 14 right. It's okay. Did you have fun? Here's Lisa Calvert. Here's Lisa Calvert, guys. Hey, Lisa.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. Adam, I'm going to have to boot you, Adam, unless you were one of our top 5, buddy. Adam, can you remove yourself? Adam left himself. Lisa, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited.
It's nice to see you again. Look,
Nice to see you.
here's NC Heather. Hello, Heather.
Hi.
Let me remove that. There. Now we can all see each other. How are you ladies doing?
Very well. How are you?
Wonderful.
Good. Hold on. Someone else is jumping to our green room. Okay. It says Michelle Barnett. Michelle, were you a part of the 5? Hold on a second. Michelle? Michelle, if you were not a part of the 5.
I'm 3 little birds.
Oh, okay. Okay. You scared me, Michelle. Because listen, there's people that will jump into the green room that just want to say hi or something. And that's wonderful. And that's sweet. 3 little birds. Now, are those little birds behind you?
Yep. This is Brady.
Hello?
Oh. 2 of them. The 3rd is at camp.
Okay. Well, welcome. Well, I don't know if the other 2 are going to join, but I want to welcome you guys. Let me go ahead and take off that invite link. There we go. Okay, well, now I've already forgotten. Lisa, what place did you come in?
3rd.
3rd. And NC Heather, were you 4th?
I was 4th.
And then 3 Little Birds was
I made first.
first place.
Congratulations.
Well, congratulations to you. Now, my question to you, Michelle, did you have any help?
They rooted me on.
They weren't whispering in your ear the answers. They weren't trying to help you with all the answers.
No, but they sure encouraged me. They didn't know the answers. I would have
They
lost.
don't know the answers. Well, where do you guys live, Michelle? Where are you guys from?
We're in Kansas.
You're in Kansas, okay. And what do you guys do like in Kansas? Because all I know is Kansas is like a square state, right? Like kind of middle of nowhere.
Close to Wichita.
Okay. Good.
Close to Oklahoma border.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, look, guys, we have someone else just joined us. Okay. Hello there, Lisa Hicks. Where are you?
I'm right here.
There she is.
Okay, there you
I
are,
can't
Lisa.
talk loud. My husband's asleep.
Oh no, well whisper then. You don't want to wake him up.
Right? He'll kill me.
I know. Well, let's be real quiet then. Okay, so real fast, Michelle, I want to congratulate you. How did you do that? Like you came out of nowhere towards the end of the game and just shot up to the leaderboard. Do you remember what question it was that brought you from down below to the top?
Just worked my way up, and I missed one question out of the last 3 times you played it. So,
I can't hardly hear.
but
Okay. Well, listen, Michelle, before I let you go, tell me real fast. Did every question, did you hear it throughout the week, or did some you just knew from past weeks?
I heard it throughout the week, but I also been watching for quite a while.
A while? Do
The
you
boys, they know I watch it.
Yeah, she watches it a lot.
boys, do y'all is she annoying y'all with just too much videos, just all these Lester videos? Does she drive y'all nuts?
Kind of.
I'm sorry, boys. I'm so very sorry.
It's okay.
All right. Miss Michelle, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations. We're very blessed to have made your acquaintance, and thank you for watching the videos.
Thank you.
You guys, I'm so sorry for taking your mom away from y'all. Make sure she still feeds, please.
Oh,
I don't want to be blamed for not letting y'all eat, okay?
Oh, they eat.
That's good to hear. All right. Thank you, Miss Michelle, and congratulations. Good job, Miss Michelle. Bye, guys.
Good job.
All right, bye. Okay, thank you, Miss Michelle. Okay, now, Miss Lisa Hicks, what place did you come in? What order did you come in?
The last 2.
What do you mean the last 2?
I was at the 5th.
Okay, you were 5th. Okay, Lisa, you're again. I forgot the order. I'm trying to meet everybody in order. You were third, right, Lisa?
Third.
Okay. So, Lisa, tell us about yourself. Now, Lisa, we've met you before, right?
Me?
Yes.
There's
Me?
two Lisas.
There's two Lisa C's.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to the other one. Yes, we
Okay.
met before.
Yes. So, Lisa Calvert, I have met you before. Was that 2 weeks ago? Not last week, but the one before. Or
I
was it?
think so.
I don't remember anything.
That's okay. That's okay. My
So,
claim to fame is I named Boy George.
okay. That's your claim to fame?
Yes.
Now, how did was that just on a live and I ended up
Yes.
liking it?
It was on a live and I did a super sticker and you said
Oh,
because I did it, I was allowed to name the boy mannequin.
I'm horrible. Well, listen what I'm going to do. I have all mannequins here with me. I'm going to take them and somehow mount them onto blue barrels. So I have Gina, Boy George, and Eugene.
Yep.
I'm going to somehow mount them onto blue barrels. And when
And
I
let
see
the bulls have Adam.
We'll let the bulls have Adam. It's going to be the funniest video of all time. And then my question is, are the bulls going to be scared or will they attack? I don't
think
know what
At first they'll be scared.
they
But
might be
once they
scared.
sniff around, Waylon's going to tear them up.
Yeah, I think he is too. So I'm not using the legs, but I will put the upper body and the arms and the head, and I'm going to put wigs and hats and stick them out there and video what happens. It's going to be so funny. Okay. I hope they all survive.
That'll be fun.
It will. All right. Well, Lisa, congratulations, Lisa Calvert. We're going to let you go, and we love
Thank
you so
you.
much. And thank you for watching the videos. Okay. Thank you so
Mwah.
much.
Chef's kisses.
Chef kisses to you too, sweet lady. Bye, Lisa Calvert. All right. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay. So NC Heather, you come in fourth. Yes.
Yes.
So Lisa Hicks, you must have come in second place.
I come in second place with the last two questions.
Okay. So what happened, Lisa, to did you notice that there were any that were pretty hard or kind of tricky?
We had a couple tricky, yeah.
I think that a lot of people in the comments were saying that the one about what is the last job that I do before I leave here every day was kind of tricky.
That was tricky, yeah, because you said once before that you had turned the coffee pot off.
Okay.
And then the other day you said the other. So, yeah.
Oh, so I have before talked about the coffee pot before I leave.
Yes.
So the only thing is that was the old coffee pot. I do have a new coffee pot that someone gifted me. So I don't have to turn it off anymore. And I usually, if I do unplug it, it's when I walk out of here and go outdoors. So I don't leave it burning while I'm not here. But no, but recently, and I think it might have been yesterday when I took that hay home, or either it might have been Wednesday. I'm not real sure.
I don't even remember you saying that. But yeah, I kind of guessed that answer.
You
But I
just
got it
guessed
right,
that
so.
one and got it right. Well, real fast, Lisa Hicks, where are you at? What state do you live in?
I'm in Lillington, North Carolina.
Nice. That's wonderful.
I'm in the southeast part of the state.
Okay. And how far away is Camp Lejeune from you?
Oh, right up the street, probably about 30 miles.
That's where my sister Kim was born. My dad was stationed there as a U.S. Marine. And then Sister Kim was born there, right there off of the base. So how about that?
Really? Cool.
Small world, huh?
Yeah, I'm about 30 miles from it.
Okay. Well, they
I
say
see the planes and helicopters go about every day.
I bet they
Thursdays
do.
is the busiest.
Oh, I bet it is.
And they feel like they're on top of the house.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're probably coming in for a landing if you're that close.
I could about touch them.
Oh my goodness.
It's scary sometimes.
Make sure you salute those guys when you're out there.
Oh, I do.
We certainly owe so much to those hard-working men and women of our armed forces, and I don't think they get near enough credit.
No, they don't. I agree.
But anyway, well, a small world. Lisa, it was nice making your acquaintance, and I hope we didn't wake your husband. So
thank you for doing all you do. It's awesome, and you've helped millions of people. I think.
Oh, Lisa,
you just don't know.
You don't know how much y'all have helped me. Y'all give me so
give yourself credit for that because you've done wonderful work.
Well, I appreciate you, Miss Lisa. You're very kind. And
thank you.
Now my question is, real fast, why is your husband in bed so early? What time?
Oh, he has to go to work at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah. Well,
he works at the Walmart meat department in Walmart, about 40 miles away.
I see. So he has to wake up and get out of there early. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Lisa. We love you, and we'll see you on the next video, okay?
Thank you. Love you too. And please give Dania a hug for me. Well, you know what you can do.
Yeah, I'll grab her horns and sing her a song. How about that?
There you go. I love that little girl.
I do too. All right.
And
Well,
all of the rest of them. And well, you can give Roman a kiss for me.
I can do that. He'll let me do
Yep.
that. All right. Thank you, Miss
Thank you.
Hicks. We'll see you
Thank
later.
you.
Bye
Bye,
now.
chat.
Bye now. Okay. All right, NC Heather. Sorry to make you wait so long. I was trying to do it in order. I was trying to go into order of how you guys placed. So tell us about yourself. What's your real name?
I'm Heather, and I'm
you're
from southeastern North Carolina, and I'm 20 minutes away from Camp Lejeune.
So you and Lisa Hicks are very close to each other,
Mhm.
probably. That's awesome. And then tell me about your weather in North Carolina right now. You guys hot and sticky?
It's hot, humid, heat index 105. Yeah.
Ooh-wee. I was very surprised to see how many people across the country are having a heat index that's a lot higher than normal. So it's no surprise. I know you guys get the humidity as well as we do here. And you get mosquitoes there too? I think my dad said y'all have mosquitoes.
They're like buzzards. They're so big.
Like buzzards. Yeah, it's crazy for the amount of years that my dad spent in North Carolina. And I'm sorry, I'm watching the horses run the fence. These riffraff behind me is going crazy tonight. For the years that my dad spent in North Carolina, I think that he talks the most about the mosquitoes and how bad the mosquitoes were over there.
They're rough.
So I bet. So what do you do? Are you married? Kiddos?
I am married. I am a nurse out on medical leave. I was a frontline COVID nurse.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, bless you for yes.
Yeah, it was a busy time, but it was very rewarding. I felt like we helped a lot of people.
I bet. Well, I know you did. It was a scary time, Heather. It was scary for all of us who did not have to go to work, and for you guys who kept going to work, knowing that you're putting your health on the line to help people who were terrified. That must have been just something else. I can't imagine all of you guys and what you all went through during that time, because I know how scared we all were just being home.
Yes,
you know. So, please don't call me sir. You make me feel very old. But thank you so much for what you do, Heather. What got you into nursing?
Just the desire to help people. I saw older people that weren't getting care. You know, they were being kind of dismissed, and I just wanted to make a difference.
Oh, well, bless you for doing that. And how long have you been doing it? You've been doing it for a while?
Almost 20 years.
Oh, for goodness gracious. That is a long time, man. And I'm going to have to ask you a couple of things about it. What is, besides helping people, what is the funnest part of your job? And then I'm going to bounce off of that and ask you, what part do you hate the most? So let's start with the funnest part. The funnest and goodest part of your job. The funner and gooder of nursing.
The people are wonderful. You meet people of all races, creeds, colors. They all have different needs, and you know, you built a rapport, especially in my small community. You know, they like us and we like them.
Okay. Well, is it like on TV where you have some head nurse who none of y'all can't stand?
It has, but you know, you just grin and bear it. They got to go home sometime.
No matter what profession, I had principals or assistant principals who we just could not stand, and they just know it all, and they love telling you what to do. And I'm like, oh my golly gee. Okay, so pretty much you said that just working with people and is what you love the most about it. Do you have like any close friends who you can kind of like sneak off and gossip with and stuff?
Oh yeah, you have to have an outlet.
You have to have an outlet, don't you? All right. And so now, what is the worst part of nursing? If anyone was going to get into nursing, what's the worst part about it? Because I think I know what mine would be, but I'll let you answer first.
It's always when your patients pass away. It's always that, you know, that's kind of crummy. But knowing that you made a difference is all worth it.
I guess I should have thought about that. I didn't even think about it. You know what I was going to say is when you have to clean up someone's throw up. I don't know why. That would just gross me out so bad. But you know what? I was thinking on a whole, you took it to a whole deeper level of someone passing. And no, I said, well, you're right, though. That would be a lot harder than what I was saying. But yeah, you know what? As far as cleanup goes, I think it would be easier to clean up blood than it would be to clean up vomit. I don't know why I think that. Maybe I'm
Mhm.
wrong, but I
I
would think
do.
so. You think the same thing?
I do.
I don't know. I just think anyway, the things that people talk about, huh?
Yeah.
On a live. Well, hey, it's a pleasure getting to know you and meeting you. Congratulations on coming in as high as you did. And that was something because there was over 400 people playing tonight. You realize that.
It was
And,
fun.
and you enjoyed it then.
I did.
And for you to come in the top 5 was very impressive. Let me ask you real fast, with your work schedule, nurses I know have some crazy hours. Like, do you do the ons and the offs and all that? Or how does that work?
No, I'm a local at a small rural clinic, so I've done bedside nursing for years, but now I'm an 8 to 5er when I work.
Okay, well, that's kind of nice. So you kind of have
Yeah,
some set hours. Okay, good deal. So when you come home, you kind of like binge watch all the videos that you missed throughout the day?
of course. And I don't work full time, so I catch a lot of I try to catch a lot of them live.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Been
All right.
watching for 7 years, so I'm not going to stop now.
Oh, boy, that's a long time. Who's your favorite animal? Can you tell me, or is it too hard?
Well, it's changed over the years, but right now, Roman has my heart.
Oh, I love Roman. Tell me how it's changed. Like, can you remember the order and tell me why or how it changed?
Well, Tex is like real close up there. He always, he's got the personality that I just love. Like he's just like, leave me alone and feed me, and I'm fine.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
that's him.
um, some of the ones that have passed on. Journey was a favorite.
Oh,
She
yeah.
just
So
touched
you
everybody's heart.
and so Roman, I think, has to be kind of the backstory with him, and then just the leadership that he shows and the hardships that he's overcome is that's just what I think about Roman when I think about how much we love him. It's just what he stands for and how just patient and gentle
Mhm.
and scared, but he kind of like tries to, as hard as he can to overcome his fear and allow you, and which is hard, for what he's been through. But we love him too. All right. Well, NC Heather, it's a pleasure making your acquaintance. Thank you for playing tonight. Okay.
You've made my day. Thank you.
Oh, well, that's nice. You've made mine too. It's always fun to meet people who watch the channel. And thank you again for what you do with your nursing. We appreciate you so very much. All right.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. We'll
Thank
let you
you.
go. Good night to you, lady.
Bye bye.
Bye. Okay, well, guys, that's about time to wrap it up. We've had you for well over an hour. I want to thank you all for taking the time to not only watch the videos, but for also enjoying a little game night. I know that there's many people that just really do want to see animals and they don't really have the time for all the games, but it's fun for me to sit here and maybe in kind of a weird way, I'm still enjoying being the teacher that I was for 25 years. Possibly it's a way to validate. And I'm going to say this, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but it's a way for me to kind of validate that what I do every day with the videos and trying to find things to teach or just edutain, as I joke about, is actually fun for some of you guys to learn with and all of those things. But I'll tell you what, it's nice to have a chance to meet those in the top 5. I wish I had a chance to at some point meet you all, but you guys know that will probably never happen. But it's nice to at least have a chance to meet you and play with you on here, getting to know names and all of those things. Hey, look who I'm seeing. Vanessa, hold on. I just wanted to ask her real fast and tease her a little bit. I see that I've lost it. Mom and boys for a moment had made her way up into the leaderboard. Did you all see when Mom and Boys made her way into the leaderboard and all of a sudden something happened and she dropped and we never saw her again? I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, Mom and Boys. Okay. I'm not laughing at her. I'm laughing with her and everybody else. There she is. There she is. My fingers trip like my feet often do. That's funny. Yeah, she was there for a minute, y'all. She was there for a moment. And I'm like, oh, it's Mom and Boys. Look, Mom and Boys. And then all of a sudden she fell off the face of the earth and I never saw her again. Anyway, well, thank you all for watching. We love you and we are so very blessed to have you. I'm going to go ahead and end this video the same way that we started it with our theme song. And I just want to say again, thank you for playing, and you guys have a wonderful evening. Good night to you all, and we'll see you guys tomorrow at 9:30 when Jamie and I have coffee with everybody with our matching mugs. Okay, thank you everybody. We love you, and enjoy your evening. Happy Friday. There we go.
Under a hot Texas sun and pastures of green, there's a crew of critters just like you and me. We've all got scars, but we found our place. A little love and mud and a whole lot of grace. We show the good, the bad, and the ugly too. The highs, the lows, it's all part of the view. So laugh, love, and maybe cry sometimes with a gang of misfits who always shine. So come on in, kick off your shoes. Oh God! It's more than a ranch, it's a family crew, and these rescues, they might just rescue you.
Yeah.
Welcome to I'm a Survivor. You'll see what second chances are meant to be. We're all survivors of something, it's true, and there's room in this family for all of you. We're all survivors of something, you see. So pull up a seat with our rescue family.
See y'all in the morning, Mom and boys.